The Igbira women have made a fresh turn all of a sudden, and this time around, they are making a fresh turn in favor of their own daughter. You know that in as much as these women might try to prove that what Miriam is doing is wrong, what Miriam is doing is not acceptable, there is a room where they will begin to be quite considerate with her with every single thing that is happening in the palace. So if you have been following all that has been happening in the palace lately, you would come to a realization that Olori Miriam has never been supported by her people because of her actions. Every single thing we have been doing is exactly what her people are highly against of, and they do not want the kind of life she's living, because anyone who wants to marry a woman from the Igbira again would have that perception that this is who they are because of the character, the attitude, and every single thing Miriam has portrayed over time. So they are more on an opinion that Miriam be taken out of her husband's house to prevent that name being spoiled and circulated at the same time. That was it for them. So my people, though, as the whole matter can be right now, it has resulted to a matter of the Igbira woman making a U-turn all of a sudden to be in support of Miriam. Now, one thing we have come to understand about this thing is simple. No matter how bad, no matter how sour this condition gets, they would not throw Miriam away. Miriam still remains their child. And remember when they only went to seek for Miriam's hand in marriage, they were the ones who gave her out for marriage. So no matter what happens, they will be there for her. No matter what transpires, they would stand there for her, and now they are beginning to prove their support, because all this while people are saying, maybe it was a show off, or these people just wanted the only to know that they don't like this lifestyle, but now that they only really want Miriam to leave, they are now coming out in support of Miriam. So my people, now so the whole matter come they go right now. So the Igbira women have actually paid the Oni a visit again. And this time around, they are on an opinion that the Oni have made their daughter displaced in Ile-Ife. And one of the things they are using against the Oni that is very vital and crucial is the fact that they wanted to take this woman with them, but the Oni did not agree. The second time they came, the women of Ile-Ife did not give them the room to do so. They called it a shameful activity. If she's been taken away, then it will be quite a shameful activity. And as it is right now, is this very activity going on in the palace not shameful? That is the question they are asking the Oni. This very one that he is doing, is it not shameful? Because practically speaking, she has been displaced out of the palace. When she went to take over the Lakey mansion, Olori Naomi did not allow her, because that Lakey mansion there were a lot of things tacked to it that Naomi cannot just allow someone to, come take over the mansion like that. So if you want to hold the story in the middle, you would actually speak it in favor of Miriam. So now they are grabbing the story where it will favor Miriam. That's where they are having their grips. They are having it where it will definitely favor Miriam, because with the look of things right now, every single thing is in favor of Miriam, because this woman came on two occasions, to an extent that the Igbira men also came. That is the elders of Igbira. They also came. And what brought them to the palace? It was for them to take Miriam back with them. So now, right now, these people are using this singular act on them. And when they came, they only hosted them. But they only told them that every man derives joy in giving out his or her child for marriage. So when that child is being brought back, it is indeed it is disheartening. It is not even someone that any man would wish for himself. Yeah, so he is not finding it convenient enough to say that, let them take Miriam back. Miriam will not be in the palace again. They should allow Miriam to leave this marriage herself. That was the only discussion with these people. And today, these people are using every word the only said to them against him. My people, though, at the end of the day, they say that when a child gets to defecate on a mother's lap, the mother does not cut the lap and throw it away. Certainly, you have to wash it and life continues, and that is your child. You would have to be with the child. So, as it is right now, these people are waging support for Mariam because they want her to remain in the palace. In as much as this whole thing is happening, nobody would want to lose in the midst of this matter, because if Miriam leaves the palace, if it becomes successful that Miriam is no longer a part of the palace, then these people have no right whatsoever to come to Ile-Ife. They have nothing to come and do there. And on a second, they cannot even come on the basis of, you were once married to our daughter. It doesn't work that way. It cannot even work that way. So my people right now know this is a cocoa on ground. These women are practically telling the Ooni that when we wanted to take our child, you did not give us the room to do so. Now you are pushing our child out of the palace and you are making her homeless in Ile-Ife, and they are not even appreciating whatsoever it is that the Ooni is doing in any way at all. So that's so this matter it can't be. Oh. Yes, that's so this matter it can't be, because as it is right now, and as this matter is going right now, it has become evident and it has become indeed a thing that one would not even just overlook it again, because we thought it was a joke. Yes, we thought when this whole matter started, everybody thought it was a joke. Yeah, Oni would do it the regular way and stop. But Oni did not do it the regular way. Oni has taken a step further. Oni has made sure that every single thing he does, it's exactly what he wants. Oni has made sure that if he says leave, you leave. Because when the women of Ilife came out to tell him that we want you to be that king, that when you say something, you do it, he heard it. Yes, he heard it. And for a matter of fact, nobody would doubt Oni's rulership except for the attitude of his wives. Nobody would doubt his rulership except for the attitude of his wives. So right now, let's see who will doubt the Ooni that he doesn't say things and do them, because as it is right now, people are rather begging the Ooni. Yes, everybody is rather begging him, because the condition on ground is very, very evident. These women have pushed this man to the wall. They have told him that go ahead and do whatever it is that you feel you can do. You know, do whatever it is you feel you can do. And this woman have categorically pushed this man to the wall. They have pushed him to the wall. And whatsoever happens, they cost this for themselves. Yes, they caused it. Because at the end of it all, one might want to blame the Oni. If you want to hear what is happening now, you might want to blame the Oni, but go back and follow the matter right from the beginning. You understand that what these women are, in fact, there is nothing that will justify their actions. Nothing will justify their actions.